Hello and welcome back to more Chips Challenge JoshL4. Or excuse me, JoshL5, sorry. We are on level 57 called Malachite. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Maybe it's like a mineral or something. Well, whatever it is, it involves blocks and force floors and these balls that are trapped that would mess everything up if we were to release them. And yeah. So it looks like we need to be careful not to mess that up. And we need to nail, or create a nail in there to get a block across, maybe? Looks like it, at least. Okay, this one here seems to be a case in which we can let the ball go, and in doing so, we can only place one block on there. So I'm going to wait to do that. Well, wait a minute. Well, no, we can't do that because we need the toggle wall to be open to get across there in the first place. But at the same time, we can press the button multiple times as well, so maybe that won't be an issue. But I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that one alone. This, I don't even know. I'm just going to take a look around and just check everything out first. This one we definitely need to open up first before we do anything to it, but we can get to this right now. And we need to get to it right now, otherwise we would be blocked from it forever. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, wait, the hints might be helpful. Be strategic with your blocks and blow up certain bombs before others. Use the green buttons wisely. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, so I need to, it's the same thing in that one. Need to do this little maneuver. I'm not going to use the pop-up walls unless I really have to, just to be on the safe side. With this, though, I don't know about this. This looks different. How am I supposed to handle this? I guess I have to get a block over to that bomb, then get the chip first, and then... Really? That just seems really bizarre. I don't know. This is a very interesting concept, that's for sure. And I really need to stop wasting time here because I am wasting time. So the green button, or the green door will be for after I get all the chips, right? Right. Okay. So do I need to get that bomb early? Huh. I'm assuming, well, I can open the green doors here later, so what's up with this? Okay, how am I supposed to get a block here? Because it seems like I'm not supposed to release this ball until later on, right? And when I do release it, I need to have the green doors open, because if it were pinned here, I couldn't really get across this force floor in the first place. So, do I need to put blocks here now? I don't know. It seems like we're getting to the point now where I need to actually change the toggle doors up. Also, I can extract this. I can totally extract that. Okay. I'm wondering if there are extra blocks or not. I'm kind of worried about that. In any case, though, I think I need to put a block there right now to get across. So let's try that out. Okay. That looks good. It almost seems like I need to blow that up, or else using these recessed walls would only be a one-time deal. I mean, I don't see any other way around that, really. Tell you what, let me bring one more down to blow up that other bomb. And get that. Okay, I think I kind of see what you need to do here. Sort of. Not exactly, but I think what you have to do is you have to get a block down here, then push the button. But wait, when I do that, this one will be released, and then it will be stuck down there by where the pop-up wall... Really? How do you... this is really bizarre. Unless you're supposed to turn a block around, and then... Well, then how would you be able to get across the toggle wall? Okay, how do you get across the toggle wall? That's my main question right now. Because if we let that go, he's going to be stuck down here to the square right next to me to the right. And my only hope really would just be going through the top. And I can't really push a block right on the force floor right next to me because he'll be down here on the force floor below that. So really, how do I handle... Wait, I can just close the toggle wall. Duh. Okay, let's just do it. I don't care. Okay, we got that done. So now, I'm guessing what we do now is we take care of some of these other things. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't mess anything up here. I don't think I did, so let's just go ahead and take care of everything. Or do we really even need blocks? I need a block somehow for that. Okay, I'll need to close that up again. So, I'll tell you what, let me just go ahead and put a block in place, and I really need to get a move on now. So, let's just put the block in place, and then when we close the door again, then it'll be all set. And I need to get a block up there, so let's go ahead and take care of that one. Okay, I think now that we've gotten into the phase 2, I guess you could say, of this process, it seems to be opening more opportunities up for us. So now the only question is this, and how we handle it. This bomb undoubtedly has to be destroyed by a block because a ball can't even get down there in the first place, and the same goes for this other bomb over here. Except now I need to figure out a way. Well, I'll just nail it. I mean, I don't think there will be any harm in nailing. Hopefully not, at least. I just don't want to press the toggle button more times. Really? Slide delay? Seriously? Okay, I hope I don't need more than... or I hope I don't need the exact number of blocks offered here, because if that is the case, then we are done. I forgot about slide delay. That could be a problem. And I need to get this, and eventually I'll need to press that button again to get that other one. So am I supposed to get suction boots? Because... Oh wait, no, I extract the block out of here and I use it for the door. I think that's how you do it. I think that's how you do it. I'm not entirely certain, but it makes sense. Okay, so I need to get a chip there, so let's close the doors again. Let me just make sure that there's nothing here that's... Yeah. I think I'm pretty much cooked now. I mean, there's really no way. But at least we can count how many blocks we wasted. That's the good thing about playing all the way through. So let's see, I go over here. Oh wait, no, I already have a block. Yeah, there is a downside to that, isn't there? Well, it's no big deal, because I can just open this up again and it'll be okay, right? I mean... There you go. Okay, so I need a block there, and then this one, to get that to work. So it seems like I only wasted that one block. I think that's all I wasted, if I'm not mistaken. Because down here, I think what you're supposed to do... Oh, the ball is there. Oh, that's a problem. Yep, that is definitely a problem. Yeah, because then we would just push it there and everything, and then it would go down. Okay, yeah. So you really shouldn't press the button more than 2 times? Wow, okay. So you can't press the button more than 2 times. That's interesting. Okay. Did not know that. Alright, so you can't press the button more than twice, huh? Alright. I'm just going to do my usual place blocks where they need to be before I press the button maneuver here, and hopefully that will help with everything. This one, yeah, I need one for that bomb over there. Okay, I think I've gotten the gist of this now. I think I've gotten it, and it's a very, very well-crafted level, I must say. I mean, this really had me thinking, but yet it's manageable. I mean, it's not ridiculous, you know, with the thinking part of it. I mean, the concept is, you know, a singular concept, and it's featured throughout the entire level, and it's featured in different ways, too, which really helps everything out a lot. And for this one, I need to push this here to retrieve it later on, and then do this. So really that slide delay problem was really the only thing I had an issue with. I mean, other than that, I don't think I wasted anything else. At least I don't think I did. I can, however, do this early. I think that's one thing I neglected to do last time, is to take care of that bomb early. And this bomb. Okay, I need that block over on that before I can get that. But at least that's prepped. At least I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so with that in mind, I believe we can move on to Phase 2, where we press the button. And for Phase 3, I'm going to need to go through this toggle door, it seems like. Right? I think so, at least. So let's get a block down here. And do this again. Okay, we got it. I think we got it. So next time we press the button, it will have to be that button. So let's get a block over here to this thing, so we can at least pin it there. Like such. I guess we would press the button a fourth time after we get the block retrieved. So that way the ball can be out of the way for us to push it through the green door. That makes the most sense, at least. Okay, then we do this business here, and then we go here and get this. Okay. And I think we've done everything except that last chip on this side, so for now I'm just going to move back this way and get that bomb. I'm just trying to make sure I'm assigning everything to the various phases correctly, because that seems to be key here. Okay, let me get one more block to that part right there before we do anything else. And then I need to get that block down there in position before I press that button. There we go. Okay. And then we get this block over here down to that bottom section. I think, right? Okay, my only question is, we can only go through this little bit to my left once, right? So, hang on a sec. How do we do this? I'm a little lost. Did we mess this up already? I don't think we did. I'm just trying to make sure I got this right, because I have a feeling I didn't. Or do we just place them both there? I think we have to place them both there. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's how you do it. And with that, I think we should be good, and we should be able to collect everything else and be on our way. Okay, let's do that. Press this again. Do this one first, and then this one. Go through here. Okay, got it. Alright. That's a relief. I was kind of a little stuck there, but thankfully the solution made itself pretty clear after a while. Alright, so the last chip is just over here. I like the way this level makes you unlock certain things as you press the buttons. I mean, it's very cleverly done. And yet, you know, it's not trying to point at itself and say, hey, this is clever. You know, it's very tastefully done, and I really do appreciate that. So now my question is... Oh wait, we do this, right? Yeah, there we go. Do we just leave that there? Hang on a sec. I can go down here and not mess anything up. So if I were to press the green button right now, I would have to go around, and yeah, that's not going to work. So I have to press this... Wait a second, how does this work? How am I supposed to do this? Because I can't turn it around out here, that's impossible. If I were to push it here like I was thinking earlier, then that wall will be closed, but... Oh wait, I can just fiddle around with the buttons all I want. That's right, okay, never mind. Okay, let's just push it down there then. And we'll just press this a couple of times and let the ball go into its spot, and then we should be good. Just press it one more time to get to the exits. I was just making things way more complicated than they had to be, once again. Alright. How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, or Dr. Strangelove. Let's see what we got here. There's no particular route to this level, just get to wherever blocks are. Exit is to the southeast. Okay. So this is kind of like, I wouldn't say kablam, but it's sort of one of those things. I kind of like the fact that there's kind of a loose solution to it, though. I'm guessing that probably wasn't good because now I can't really get down there, but oh well. Let's just create a little bit of room here for us to maneuver. That's one of the funny things that, you know how there's certain things that are just really hilarious to you when you're younger, and there's really no reason why they should be, but they just are. There was a game that my friend Brian back in California had. It was Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. I don't know if you guys ever played that game or not, but it was for the N64 and for the PC, and it was actually a pretty interesting platformer. I mean, it wasn't exactly the pinnacle of platforming genius or anything, but it was a pretty well done, decent game, and had some pretty cool level design stuff. And one of the things that Indy would always say if you were pushing a block around, because you could like move these blocks around to get to certain areas and pull them and stuff, and if you couldn't back up anymore while you were pulling a block, he would say, there's no room to maneuver. And for some reason we found that so funny. I have no idea why, but it was just one of those things that we just found hilarious. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. Or wait, no, it's not Brian that found it hilarious. It was my friend Flynn here in Texas. I played the game with Brian in California, and then when I moved here, I met my friend Flynn, who said, oh, yeah, I played Indiana Jones too. You know how you just discover that you both like something, and you're like, yeah, man, you know, it's awesome, and stuff. I don't know, it's just always cool when that happens. When you find out, yeah, we got this in common. Same thing with Chips Challenge. Like, we both discovered we were both avid Chips Challenge fans when we were younger. This maybe? Okay, I think I'm getting the basic routing done right as far as getting to where blocks and chips are, because there's only 4 chips left. I don't want to push that to the left because then I'll just create a big blob of blocks I can't unlock, so I'm not going to do that. Where to next? I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'm going to go over here. I have a feeling that I've missed stuff over there. I like how this level has just enough room for it to be loose, but at the same time, you know, there's an element of strategy that you have to consider. It's not terribly loose, which is a nice touch. Okay, I think that should free up enough blocks to use for whatever we need them for. Or maybe not. We've only got 3. Okay, yeah, not exactly sure how to proceed now. Let's just try to get to that block on the right. I'm going to see if that will do us any good. Thankfully, this level has a nice, hefty time limit, which is good. Okay, I really don't know if that's going to help us out or not. And I'm trying to be careful not to walk into those bombs either, because that would just be bad. Let's go and... Can I do that? I don't even know. I don't think I can maneuver these such that that would work. Tell you what, I'm just going to do this. And then this. And let's get one of these. There is enough room to maneuver to do that. Hooray. Alright, now we can go forward a little bit more. Okay, looks like the rest of the chips are down here where the exit is. So I don't think we've missed anything. I think we're good. Oops, that's right. I can't push a block onto a chip. Duh. Okay, that should give enough room for additional blocks to be used here. Like these. Alright, and that gets us the exits, but we need the last chip. Huh, okay. We can get another block through here if we can get one down to this area, and thankfully we can get two down to this area. This would be a very interesting level to optimize. I can definitely see this being... Wait, we can just get to the exit without chips if we were to... Yeah, we could totally make that happen, I bet. I like that. That's actually a cool concept. But you know what? I'm not going to capitalize on it. I'll just go to the exit the normal way. Alright, following the river in my dreams. Alright everybody, I've actually stopped recording this video for a while because something happened. I recorded for about 20 minutes, and then I discovered after a while that this level was basically unsolvable. Thankfully I didn't get that far, but it was frustrating enough that I was basically doing the exact same thing over and over again, and it just wasn't fun to watch. So I'm just starting all over. Now you may notice that this level is 57 now instead of 59, and that's because Josh sent me an updated version of the set that now rearranges some of the levels. There's a couple in particular that are worthy of note. They are Abandoned Island Resort, which is now number 77, and Year of the McCallahan, which is now placed at 78. So that's kind of nice. I do appreciate the fact that those have been moved up. But let's focus on this one right now, Following the River in My Dreams. I have to wonder if this was based on a dream that Josh had, or maybe multiple dreams. I don't know. I'm just gonna... Okay, this is off to a banner start. I didn't mean to do that. Let's not die there this time around. I don't believe we actually need this paramecia for anything, or paramecium for anything. I'm gonna just press all these blue walls just for fun. But it's that one that we ultimately need. Also, it looks like Josh moved the yellow key from here to, up here. In the old version, they were switched with the chip. Okay, good. This spot right here that I'm standing on right now is what needed to be added to the level to make it solvable. Yes, one little square was what kept this level from being feasible, so just be warned, guys. If you're designing levels, be sure to check everything. So at this point, what we need to do is we need to build a bridge up to the fire boots. Oops, let's see, let me just switch this. And also that force floor was not there in the old version either. But I'm very glad it is in the new version. Although, technically, I don't believe you actually need it. But I guess we'll see what, if anything was changed in the rightmost room. Alright, so we're getting the fire boots here. The next room, when I first started playing this for the first time, I actually had a lot of trouble with this room, but I think I figured it out. Hopefully it didn't change significantly. It doesn't look like it did. So... well, wait a minute here. How are we supposed to get back through the thing? You know what? I'm not even going to do that. So let me just do it the way I was doing. Which is like this. Okay, it appears that Josh had moved the key and the chip up, because earlier I was able to make the entire run without any problems, so that's a bummer. I guess that's no longer possible, which means there's an alternate way to do it. And the presence of the force floor leads me to believe that the alternate way somehow involves holding that other trap button down with a block. Question though is, how is that even possible? I don't know. We'll figure it out though. But for now, let's go ahead and just do this whole bit all over again. Wait, I didn't. There you go. Didn't do that. See, I have to wonder if Josh made this level based on some dreams he had, because I actually did that when I was a kid. I actually had dreams, and this is before I actually got the editor for the game. After playing the original game, I had some dreams about some levels that I really wanted to make. One of them was, I know this is going to sound really bizarre, but it had a kind of like a bunch of ice slides with sockets at the beginnings of them, which I thought was really cool as a kid. One of my favorite levels as a kid was Deep Freeze, because of all those sockets that led to all those ice paths. I don't know why, but for some reason I had this kind of fascination with levels that had something between the socket and the exit, so Fire Trap was yet another one of those for me. Let's see here. Can we actually get a bunch of blocks in there to make this work? So we would need 4 blocks, and right now we've got 4 that we can use. I don't really see how you can do that, because yeah, there doesn't seem to be a way. Okay, first of all, there doesn't seem to be a way to hold down the button, because the bottom block's unusable. One of these blocks has to destroy the bomb, so that automatically leaves us one short. And one of them has to destroy one of these other bombs to gain this one next to me here to the right. On top of that, I can't really trap the glider in there because it's just going to go to the bomb. So how exactly are we supposed to do this? What I'm wondering right now is if it's possible to get the glider to hold down the button first before doing anything else. I'm actually interested in seeing if that would work. But to do that, I'm thinking that I might actually have to get a block in the southeast corner there. I'm just thinking out loud here because this is honestly stumping me. The problem with a lot of these possibilities I'm thinking of is that the glider can't get back into the trap. Because if it does, it's just going to be stuck there forever due to the concussion rule. So, yeah, I really don't know. I really do not know. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe the solution somehow involves... Let me just go up here. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything there. I don't think there are flippers in this level, just based on what the level involves. Okay, we definitely have to blow this up. And I'm assuming we blow up the one in the corner, too. It wouldn't make any sense not to do that. Problem is that if I put this here and make it into dirt and he goes there, it's just going to be stuck in the trap. So, how to handle this? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, guys, I am honestly at a loss. Josh said that he did solve this level after he updated it, so at least that much is, you know, that's pretty reassuring. But I don't know how to handle this. Well, maybe there's a way to unlock the red key and hold down that trap later? I don't know. Wait a minute, there were suction boots earlier that we saw. Right, we can do this. That's right, we can get suction boots right here. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there. Wait, no, I can't do that because I can't backtrack through that. Okay, so I have to go back through here and then do this. Okay, so that's how you do it. I was just kind of getting everything confused with the old way, and I know you guys can't see what it was that I was doing earlier, but basically what it involved... I'm just going to get rid of the tanks. We no longer have to worry about it. Basically what it involved was there wasn't a suction or a force floor here, and you could technically go through the trap and get all this stuff and then run back here, push the block to the left and just go up there right in the nick of time. But this new version, it's not possible to do that. So I'm kind of glad that it was changed because I like the new version better. So let's go ahead and push this over here, and we can finally advance to new territory, which I have not seen yet. I'm assuming that this goes into the bomb. Maybe not. Okay. Wait, was I really supposed to block this up and then have the bug? I think I was. Yep. Okay, start over again. This level definitely has some tricks to it, but thankfully now that we know what we're doing, I don't think this will be terribly bad. It's just a matter of just going through everything again. And hey, at least this time I got the blue wall positions memorized, so that definitely helps. Hey, now there's a trick. Let me just leave the tanks like that. You know what? That's going to save a lot of time. I'm just going to leave the tanks like that. I know that's totally cheating in Lynx, but... Or, that's not possible in Lynx, so it's kind of cheating in Microsoft, but... At this point, I really don't care. I'm just playing Microsoft, and I will exploit any Microsoft-only behavior to make sure that I can solve the levels. Okay. So let's do this whole thing again. Get our boots, come back around and take care of this. Thankfully this hardly took any time at all now, especially with that nice tank trick there. And we'll press the button one more time. Perfect. Alright. So now with that done, we can hopefully do this next bit correctly. Okay, so it seems like what we have to do is we have to get rid of our stuff and go up here. And then allow him to do his business there. And then we go around and we get the block to go up here into the green door path. And we need a blue door to proceed any further down there. Okay, so... what can we do with this? We need 3, it seems. I think I see what 3 we need to use. Let's try this method out. Problem is, I don't know if there's anything under these or not. There's gotta be a red key around somewhere. At least I would hope so. Under this one? No? Okay, this is not looking too good. Was it under one of these? Because if it was, then that's bad news. Oh wait, there's another area down. Duh, okay. So how do we handle this? Was I supposed to go in there before going to the left? I bet I was. So the problem now is if I try to go back to the right and go down to get him back over there, I think he's just going to go further down and block us. So let me just test that out real quick. I don't think this is actually going to work. Almost went into the... Yeah, I can't really do anything with this. Yep. Alright, we're going to have to start all over again. I really don't think that sort of thing is necessary. in my opinion, but to each his own, right? Alright, let's try this again. I think the trick that we used last time worked well, so let's just do that again. At least it saves a lot of time with this whole bit here. Well, on the bright side, at least we're now gaining all the time back that I had used up earlier when this was unsolvable, and at least I didn't have to tack on all that extra footage along with all this now. So that's nice. Boom, boom. I like the bomb blow up sound. Oh, right, I have to go down. I keep forgetting that I have to do that. I'm so used to thinking that I had to go back through here for some reason, even though I clearly can't. Yeah, the little trick there with the tanks definitely helps. Okay, so we gotta be careful not to do anything silly with the teeth this time. Okay. Okay, let's do this first. Let's clear the path. Then we'll lure him out, which I think we need to do by our little thing here earlier that we were doing. And then we'll go back down. Hopefully this will work, and I hope sincerely that there are no more death traps like that elsewhere, because if there are, I'm not going to be very happy to have to play all this again. I mean, this is another great level. It's just a little bit frustrating. Okay, so yeah, we got 4 that we can use, so I don't see any issue here. I don't think that fireball is meant to be used for anything in particular, so I'm just going to go ahead and head inside. We just need to get that yellow key, which will allow us to get the blue key, which will allow us to get through the blue door after all the green doors. Assuming that the ultimate objective is to get him to cycle through and hit those over and over again. And I almost forgot this. There we go. Alright, new territory now. Let's see what awaits behind door blue. Okay, the only option available to us really is to go through here. Question is, are we going to have to go back through that? I'm assuming we do. Yeah. That's right, this is a different square than the one with the bomb in it. Should I be worried about pressing this? Okay. I think we get up to 4 more based on the tanks in there, so we need to be very careful with what we do. I'm guessing we need to get the glider to the bomb? Perhaps? Well, probably the first order of business would be to actually get the key, but in order to do that, we need to lead the glider down here. And I don't think there's a way to do that that doesn't involve saving the block. Or that involves saving the block, rather. So let's just go ahead and do that. Get this, and now we'll bridge back to the other side and do more. Yeah, it looks like the tank does indeed control that. So I'm just going to keep on pressing this. I'm going to be careful not to press it when there's actually a block on there. Okay, so right now I've got 3 more, and by looks of this, I'm guessing I actually have to go right here. I'm hoping that is not a death trap. Hoping that's actually a legit option. I don't think it would be there for any other reasons, so let's go ahead and do it. Alright, we're out of blocks, so we can't clone anymore. Which means I guess I could have ran across the button again, but who cares. Yes, okay, good. We did make it. Man, it turns out that going down would have been a horrible option, so good thing we didn't do it. Okay, right now going left, going left to get that key would be a very bad idea, so we're not going to pursue that just yet. And right now, do I really want to open up that door yet? I don't think I want to go into this room yet because I don't have a blue key, and it seems like I would be trapped if I were to do so, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to go and open that up. I don't think there's any harm in getting these boots, but you never know. I think what I'm supposed to ultimately do is avoid getting the block in the bomb there, I think. Because I honestly don't see any reason to blow up that bomb. And it makes sense because there are these recessed walls here, and I don't think they would be there if I didn't have to push this up. Yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah, there's 3 spaces here, so good thing we did that. Another trap, but thankfully one that we were able to see this time. Okay, a little bit of dodging here. And I saw a... Okay, it's a red door, okay. Hide over here real quick. And now we can get those flippers. And we can just swim around if we want. And you know what? I think I will. I think I've earned a nice swim after that. We can revisit some old memories. Remember this place? Remember all the fun times we had when we tricked that tank into not moving and everything? And oh, and then this room. Remember that room? Okay. I'll go and get out here. Enough goofing around. Enough goofing. There we go. Alright, well, we'll continue with Subatomic Fear Under the Sky in the next video. Once again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Really, I do appreciate you guys a lot. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, and I will see you on the flip side. Take care, guys, and I'll see you then.